the man in the van. Not the wash in the high desert of Arizona. Give you a heads up what's cooking. It just so happens that Major General Michael Edelstein, the Israeli Defense Forces, has said they have multiple points of evidence fingering Iran as having backed in more than one way the attack. Okay, there we are. Well, I just lost signal. This may not work up here. My signal here is pretty weak, guys. So to recap, Major General Michael Edelstein says they have concrete evidence that Iran backed the attack on Israel by Hamas in more than one way, training, materials, and apparently even planning. And that's not the only thing that Iran's been blamed on. The United States is also blaming Iran for the Houthi missile attack on that they shot the missiles down for on the way to Israel, and they're claiming that Iran is directly behind attacks on U.S. troops. So, guys, whether this is, I expect they are really, but whatever the case is, this is cooking us toward World War III. This is cooking us to get involved with Iran. Is this why China has their ships in the Mediterranean? Could the United States get at war with China in the Mediterranean Sea, of all places? Why has China got ships in the Mediterranean? As we know, China is an ally with Iran, as is Russia. So this is getting very problematic, and it brings about the prospects that we may actually have a 6-front war. I've seen articles on 5 fronts. Well, they missed one. I'll go into that in a minute, guys. So, hey, we got Silly Wabbit in the house. That's good. Yeah, sorry. Elmer Fudd's here. All right, Michelle Young, Randy Newsom, Slim, Arnold, hey, JoJo, DJ, Ray Pinkleton, Skin Family, C. Shelley. Hey, we got new days here. Colonel Coles. Is it? There's a new movie that I heard about from Dan Mangino. And guys, now, I'm sure getting a better lighting deal here. Shine it through my handlebars. Oh, that's a little too much. Guys, we just had a little few thunder boomers. There we go. Let's see. Oh well, I'm using my headlight here. As you can see, hey, that's actually better. So we have. Oh, that's not good. There we go. We have a situation that Iran is being blamed by the United States for attacks on American soldiers. So, yeah, I'm in Arizona right now. I am in it. Once it starts, 5th column, yes, that's one of my fronts I was mentioning. So that's what worries me. The 5th column, the sleeper cells, and it's not just 5th column, the sleeper cells. Oh no, there's going to be Americans fighting Americans. This is going to have I mean, if you look at the recent protests at college campuses, hey there, Norway, and this won't just be in the United States. This is going to be all these many Western nations are going to have members, citizens of that nation fighting against that nation. Apparently, the rancor is off the charts. The division is off the charts. So, yeah, I made it, guys. Venezuelan troops. Yeah, John says that Venezuelans are already here. Hamas has been actively training in Venezuela too, and Venezuela basically emptied their prisons out and sent people up here. So we need to, in terms of war fronts. Well, what's going on in Israel? There is potential that we could still get. I cut my finger today. Get involved in Russia. The Kuwait war, or not Kuwait war, with the Ukrainian war. There is still the potential for war with China. And there's 2 potential fronts there. I mean, we could go A and B. China, Taiwan, China, Philippines. There's North Korea. So we got Israel, Israel, Ukraine, China, North Korea, and Iran. And I pull Iran in separately because I'm distinguishing it from the war with Hamas and Hezbollah, because there are several fronts in that, but Iran's probably behind the whole thing. So it may not be distinguishable. The sixth is right here. Right here. Is Colonel Cole brought that up immediately. He was the first one that said in here, but that is the sixth front. And the war with China could easily be a two-front war if you don't think that the war with Hamas, and Israel and all that, that could be two fronts when we bring Iran in. But Iran's a whole dimension in and of itself. America in World War II, we fought a two-front war against Russia, not Russia, yeah, against the Nazis. Actually, Russia was on our side in that war, and against Japan. So they need a false flag event. Well, they're so close right now that's already pointing the fingers, guys. They're already them, and there's already been the rhetoric and the counter rhetoric, and that's gone up today too. Just from this morning. What was it? Lindsey Graham came out with some other proclamation saying, I have to wrap my brain on this. I read the article this morning. He was claiming that, he just basically said, hey, if Hezbollah attacks Israel, we get you. We attack you. I mean, the rhetoric is going up. The accusations are going up. It looks like our state of the down so deep, if you know what I mean, is really chomping at the bit to attack Iran all here at once. This is after we built Iran up. It kind of reminds me, like I said, when I was a kid, how I'd let Southern Gandalf. There you go. Kind of reminds me of when I was a kid, how me and my best friend used to bait wasp nest and made sure they grow really big before we'd finally take them out, and how we'd pester them just to make them mean before we'd take them on. We wanted a worthy opponent. Oh, it's sick, guys. It's really sick here. What we're talking about is beyond sick. So, what we're talking about here, guys, is how can the United States, we at one time could do, we were set up to be able to fight as, you might have, go back and watch my interview with General Ken Krosniak. He talked about how we were prepared at one time to be able to do two major wars and a minor war at the same time. Or, kind of a police state kind of. Hey there, Ryan. Salute to you, Ryan Eastland. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. So, super chat. Awesome. All right, guys. So what we're looking at here is at one time we were set up like that, but when Russia fell as not being the Soviet Union anymore, we made the great Lord of the Worms. We made this great decision that we didn't have to do two front wars anymore. We had a peace dividend. We could cut back a lot and just focus on the potential for one front. And we didn't even do that very good. We re-geared everything for war on terrorism, which is a very low intensity conflict. And that's what intensity of conflict is really the measuring scale for what we're talking about here. It's a very nasty war. It isn't the same as what's going on in Ukraine, where you got just major armies just head on against each other. That's the way we were in World War II. That's the way we were in World War I. The war between the states. So what we're at today is we're looking at potential maybe at least 4 high-intensity, full-scale war, and then whatever would be going on right here would be an internal, almost civil war, low-intensity war. Would it be low intensity? They start taking out a power grid? No, that's the worst thing we could have. That would be worse than nuclear war. Guys, this could get so ugly so fast, it's not funny. And this is what I've been warning you guys about. And now the articles are starting to coming out, telling and admitting the kind of things I've been warning people about on this channel for, almost 5 years. Almost 5 years. 5 years. I've been talking about this. This is 2023. I started this channel. This channel's 5 years old now. I started in October of 2018. This channel is now 5 years old. And I've been warning you guys this stuff for 5 years. I've been talking about the sleeper cells. I've been talking about the danger. I've been talking about what they could do to the grid. I've been talking about how bad it would be, how worse it would be than full-scale nuclear. I've done some video after video after video. And I've gone into great detail lining these things out. I brought in experts on the subject matter, Dr. Peter Vincent Pry, General Ken Krosniak. He's been on this channel several times. The grid may be next, modern day. This is what I've been warning you guys about. I've been warning so much about this kind of stuff. Dimensions, domains, land, sea, air, space, and so. We're talking right now about a space war with Russia. take out the satellites, and if you fill the sky full of debris, you hit this Kepler limit, where you have a chain reaction of debris from satellites blowing up and causing more satellites to blow up. We could take out everything in space. All these assets and things you're so accustomed to that you don't even think space has got any relevance in your life. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we don't go back because it'd be so bad we won't be able to get nothing up there for generations, maybe hundreds of years. We lose space potentially. This is not trivial, guys. What we're facing, the grid going down. We're back in the, at least in the 1800s we had industry. You ain't talking about, oh, going back to 1800s. No. In 1800s we had industry. We were able to, run steel mills. We had foundries. We made trains. We made cannons. We made rail lines. You have none of that. Oh no, none of that. We had whaling ships. The whales are about gone, and we don't have the capacity. How would you make those ships today? We would be in so much trouble, my friends. It's unbelievable where we'd be at, and we don't come back. Hey, Colonel Cole, appreciate that. Molon lobby. Let's see. Be ready. Hits the fan. Yeah. Yes. And he's mentioned the video. I heard about that Dan Bongino. When I was driving here today, I had the opportunity to listen to radio, which I don't usually get the opportunity because I'm usually working midday. And I meant to be here today. I was actually planning to work remotely on my day job here today, but I got to listen to Dan Bongino, and he was talking today about that movie. So go see it. Go see that movie if you get a chance. I think it's going to be live streamed. I can get all the details. If you got something on that, Colonel Cole, be happy to share it. I've had Colonel Cole on this channel too, but he's a defense contractor, so he didn't want to get in trouble with his contract. So he talked about history, the history in the Middle East of all things. So he is a history. He's got a lot of background in history, guys. So, and as did Dr. Peter Vincent Pry and Ken Krosniak, General Krosniak, guys. So, you saw it tonight. Wow. Is it in the theaters? Maybe I can see if it's in that. I got the impression it was in the theaters, but also being live streamed. Maybe I can go up to Sholo and watch it. Sholo's the town above me here. Get some theaters. I hope they're showing it up there. I'll have to check. I'm just getting some. Colonel Cole, you mentioned it in the chat room. I gotta be careful what I talk about. I had a video taken off by this platform. A 3.5-year-old video went poof because something got mentioned. They know I like you. They know I like. Oh my God, I might have to re-put that on. Ironic, really ironic. Rings. That's I can't make this. Reconnect. I'm buffering. Hope I ain't buffering too bad. I drove up here to the hill on my property. This is the high point of my property, just to get better signal because I wasn't doing with the. Hadn't had time. So our culture's been wrecked. Our society's been wrecked, and we're being led into the jaws of a war beyond comprehension. If we're not careful, we're going to be in big trouble. Yeah, and can our woke military do it? What can they handle? Colonel Cole, how many fronts do you think our military can handle? Oh, there's one. Hey, we got another super chat. Must have been when I was blacked out there. Salute there. Let's see if I can read this. Elon Vittle. Am I saying that? Am I reading that right? Elon Vital. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Salute to you. Thank you. Frozen filtering. Yeah, well, buffering, I can't help it, guys. I parked up here at the top of the hill. It's the best I can do right now. It's the best I can do from where I'm at. Yeah, pretty. Some nice super chats cooking here. But, guys, and that'll help. I've had some extra expenses I wouldn't anticipate with my vehicle. There's another one, Michelle. Oh, my God, you're so great. Michelle is always giving us the super chat. She's spreading the love. Your internet's kind of wonky. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it, other than just record a video on my camera and upload it. I brought my camcorder and we may do a few videos like that. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring to you guys the kernel that it looks like both Israel and the United States separately, from basis on different incidences, are fingering Iran. Are we trying to set up to attack Iran? Israel wanted to do it anyway, just on the basis of how close we're getting to enriching nuclear stuff. So is this just another excuse? Is this just another thing to lead us down the road toward war with Iran? And I've really had the impression, I'll be honest, guys, I think this whole thing has been set up from way back. It's just something's fishy here. Something's really fishy. That's all I can say. I don't know. I got to be very careful what I say on here, but there's just I've hinted at, I've danced around. I hope you know where I'm going at here. If I can't come out on it, this platform would obliterate me if I go into this. So I'll just have to stay out of it. But anyway, guys, or there's something separate about the decision-making process. Hey, Anton, how you doing, Anton? So, guys, we are in a world of hurt right now. Probably won't. Yeah, but those bunkers are so deep down. Even our bunker busters, even the nuclear bunker busters, may not reach them. And they've got vast bunkers. Why would they build such vast bunkers? They got aircraft and missiles. They love to show video inside their bunkers. They like brag about it. It's like daring us. Look what we got down here. Look what we got down here. And it's just a vast array of stuff. Now, Iran is, we in America think, they're over there. They're primitive. They're dummies. We can take them out easy. Colonel Cole, do you think we can deal with Iran easily? Is Colonel Cole still in the house? There he is. Class 5. Mm-hmm. All right, what did Arnold say? They got Michelle talking. Biblical. Yeah, guys, this is, yeah. Amen. Colonel Cole, don't think we can handle it. Colonel Cole is no. See, guys, we're in trouble. This is why you better be prepping. This is also why we shouldn't get led into this kind of situation. What sense does it make to go in head over heels into a war that you're going to lose? See, the thing is, in the wars that we fought in the past, America was the world's producer. America was the world's factory. America actually was the OPEC of the world. We supplied more energy than anybody. We were the biggest exporter of energy in the world. We produced our own, we exported, and we built stuff. And we built a lot of stuff back in the day. We don't build squat now. We've outsourced everything to China. We're trying to bring it back home now, but we're not doing it fast enough. And the work ethic needs to be worked on in our country. Bankers don't care. Bingo drops. They always win. They lend money to both sides, and a loser has to repay the other side. It's always the way that gets negotiated in treaties. So those guys always win. Like they always say, all wars are banker wars. Yeah, we can be in such deep. The fuel could be shut off in the Strait of Hormuz. It could go up astronomically. We may have sleeper cells ravaging this country internally. There's biolabs here, apparently. They found one in California. Somebody said, that's false information, mister. We don't know, blah, blah, blah. You hear that kind of stuff all the time. Really? We only found one. Maybe we'll be lucky and that was the only one, but we accidentally discovered it. So how can we think that there's maybe potentially not another one or many? Usually when you find something that's like that, it's the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. If you think that there's more labs in this country than the one we found, put a 1 in the chat room. If you think not, put a 2. If you think there's probably more of those biolabs, I like to see a 1 in the chat room. United we stand, with divided we fall. Well, we're set to fall right now. We've been set up that way. Our education system and pop culture and media has promoted it. Anton don't think there's any more, but everybody else does. Wow. Oh yeah, the Finns may be coming in NATO. I saw that earlier. Finn's capital Helsinki can get underground tour of a city that has more than 5,000 bunkers. That's pretty amazing. How they're taking care of their people. What do we say here? Sweet, oh, what was that? Sweet, innocent summer child. You probably just mistyped too. It's freedom of speech channel, by the way, just as long as you're not cussing. Okay, you're free to disagree with me. I'm going to bed. Okay, the Watchman. Just UK had Pax Britannica, 1815 to 1940, replaced by Pax Americana. Yeah, probably over, John. Probably over now. Pax Americana was short-lived. Two different things: being able to knock and snot out someone. You mean sort out, and maintaining control after the brawl. Oh well. Steak and lobster served aboard Gerald Ford yesterday. Good for them. Might be like their last. Who knows, guys? I hope that's not a sacrificial ship. The Watchman. I support all of you and that support Jesus Christ in His name and the glory of the Watchman. You know, my name Gregory means the Watchman. So, anywho, Australia is sending its Navy 6 rowboats. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Hi Greg, glad to hear you're okay. Yeah, I made it. Supreme Commander of the Galaxy. Well, then bring us some peace. All right. Buy horses. Yeah, you might need horses. Remember, wars and rumors of wars? Yeah, we got that. That is biblical. We got both wars and rumors of wars big time. So, yeah, guys, we got to really, did you say, it's spelled SHOW space LOW. Show low. That's how it's spelled. And that comes from a card game. Gambling. I guess there was some big gambling thing going on, and the town took its name from that. Snowflake got its name from two guys. One was named Snow and the other Flake. There were big families in this area. Sorry for bouncing the camera. I'm trying to scroll back up, see some of the chat I missed. So that was, okay. Apparently the earlier chat before Colonel Cole mentioned the movie has already gone down the river. So I think I've fairly well monitored this chat. I wanted to speak to most of you guys. All right, am I still buffering? Yeah, it's really, really quiet here, guys. I'm going to step outside. This is off subject, but I saw your worm video you did 4 years ago. Is there a video how to build and start it? Yeah, there's various here for just a second. Whoa, I can turn it off completely. It's dark. I just saw a little bit of lightning, but I think I flashed out. I'm buffering. Sorry, guys. I don't know what y'all can say. Listen. Listen for a minute. Listen to all the sound. I heard a little rumble of lightning, but other than that, it's just really quiet here. Very quiet. You get there's a few little lights way out there. You can see a little glimmer. I'm out here in the desert, guys. I'm in the desert. Back in the back. Ow. Turn on some light again. Crank the van up. Watching for snakes. Yeah, with my night vision. There. We can try driving down to see to my pad, see if I'm gonna lose video or not. I'm afraid I'd buffer out. So I don't know if it'll actually carry down there or not. I tried to start the video from down there, it wouldn't start. So I had to drive up on top of the hill here. All right, anyway. There's a dead juniper, that's future firewood. And there's a live one. And not too many like that. This happens to be one right there. That's firewood. You're being jammed, no buffering now. I'm glad I'm not buffering. Alrighty folks, so I've basically said what I wanted to say, which was, oops, let me turn my light. I want to do my light here. I basically said what I wanted to say. And some of the threat that we're facing, it's huge. It's huge and it's immediate, it's imminent. We can be in World War III in so many fronts so fast that it boggles the mind. And yet we're totally unprepared for it. Totally unprepared for it. This is why you need to prep. Seriously, guys. This is also why you need to be situationally aware. Because that fifth column that Colonel Cole talked about, that sixth front, and it's not all the people that put the exist bumper stickers on. Some of those will be out in front of the guys, the sleeper cell people out doing stuff, guys. The hatred is off the chart. You know, they've taught to hate this country. Our schools taught our kids to hate this country. And who's this country? It's you and me. The government is just something that rides on top of us. You know, it's a parasite sucking our blood. The America is you and me, guys. It's the people. So if you hate America, you hate the people. You know, you not always have to support what the government is breaking up. Well, I'm breaking up, I hope not. Or is the country breaking up? I think both are probably true. Be careful, Greg, like you're in alien country. You mean alien? Oh, the video's breaking up. Next project is a bucket with the lentils. That sounds good. Shoot, I'm buffering. I know that. Sorry, guys. I've said most of what I was going to say. I'm going to turn this light off and I'm going to turn on the headlights and see if we can maintain the video while I drive down. We're going to drive down. Let's hit the video. We'll still hold. I hope I don't lose it completely. Yeah, it's not doing well down. I don't know about magic, guys, but we're really losing the signal down here. I'm going to go back at the top. About like, again, this is a little too rough down here. I may lose signal in going up because apparently it's a weak. So I'm planning to put some water tanks eventually here and then back around. And everything, and there's no 5G and everything else is really rough here. Some tread separation from, yeah, my plies separated. Wasn't just a tread. There's a plies and the tires separated. I'm gonna step outside. Kind of hot in here. Step outside for a minute, guys. Ow! Yeah, I thought the video was over a minute ago. Actually, you can see the lights better out there. Well, I got my headlights on. That's weird. It's about the opposite it used to be. Oh, looks like I got some dust. Hope I ain't exhaust. Alrighty, guys. Really, I think we need to call the video tonight. Greg out. Goodbye.